A warm welcome back to the channel. Oh, I love it when ICS sends me a package. And look at the size of this bad boy. This is something brand new on the market. Let's get it open. What? No, I'm joking. Oh, it's been a very, very long time since I actually showed you an actual unboxing from the shipping box, but I had to with ICS, okay? Normally I take the stuff out of the shipping box and do the unboxings from there, but oh, look at this, genuine, whatever country newspaper that is. Okay. Oh. Come on now. Yeah, oh yeah, I see. Very interesting. Yeah, that's a good point actually. I'm joking, I can't read a word of this. So this is it, people. This is the all new ICS CXP Mars 2. Oh my gosh, I've been waiting for this. In fact, yeah, I've been waiting for it, but it's been sat in my place for about 2 weeks now. I'm gonna get it open. This is more of the higher end of ICS. Remember the last ICS AEG I did? That was more budget friendly. This one is more professional. But don't worry, even though it's going to be up there in terms of cost, there are other versions of this, okay? There's various versions. So let's not delay anymore. Let's get it open. Okay, now this bad boy absolutely fills this box. So the first thing, hold on, and I see something very interesting at the front of this bad boy. Hold on. Okay, so you get your ICS catalogue and your usual ICS card with all your QR codes for their social media, and of course, importantly, the instruction manual. Okay, oh, I can see a bit of the stock and I can see the front. Oh, this is the first time I'm looking at this, okay? So here we go. Oh my gosh. Would you look at this? Come on now. Oh, look at that at the front. Lower. Oh, look at that at the front. And then look at the back. Now, before we go any further, let me show you what else you get in the box. You get a rather long cleaning and unjamming rod, a magazine, a spare fuse, and a barrel nut tool. Right, before I go through the spec and the beautiful features of this piece, first of all, let's have a quick look at the mag. Jump up. Lovely. So you get a 300 round mag. It's a T-mag and it has a window on there, so it gives you a little idea how many BBs you have left. And of course, because it's a 300 round mag, you've got your wheel. Oh, there's a nice little chest piece on the base. Nice. One of the original ICS logos. Right, so let's start from the back. You have your Ergo Tactical stock, which I've got to tell you, when it comes to stocks, I really like this one. There is another version of this very same Mars 2 that has a different stock to it. It's the UKSR stock, but I can't make up my mind which one I prefer. Maybe because I've got this one, I'm going to be biased and say I prefer this one. But first thing I want to do is find out... No, actually, let me just show you these. You have your ICS Ergo Technology branding right there, and already you can see how nice this butt pad is. It's rubberized, it's very grippy. I'll show you the back side in a minute. What? I'll show you the back of it in a minute. Loving how the side of the stock has been done. You probably can't see it because of the angle that you're looking at it, but these sections here, that's a matte finish. but these little gaps in between, it's like a nice sort of gloss finish. Hold on, let me show you from a different angle. There, look, you can see it a little bit better, especially down the bottom, but they're all like that through and through. Let me just introduce some additional lighting and you can probably appreciate that a bit more. And then of course you got your sling point and your stock release, which also has a grippy sensation to it. And of course, naturally, it's retractable. Now, for you to truly appreciate how this has been designed, I've got to take it off anyway and see what battery space we're dealing with, because according to ICS, there's loads of room. Well, we'll be the judge of that. Now, to get the battery pack in, you do need to pull this pin, but don't worry, no tools are needed. You literally push it from the other side, and even with my gloves, I can easily pull that pin, and at this point, make sure the pin is fully pulled up like that, and it retains. That's good, it's a retained pin, and look, straight away, that release is there, and you just bring it down. Oh, and look, very nice. A cheeky little QD sling point. And here, look, that's what I was talking about. Very nice butt pad, rubberized, but nice and firm. And I tell you what, there's a decent amount of room in there. Right, so I currently have a battery pack charging as we speak. So while that's doing that, let's continue to look at this beautiful specimen from ICS. So right there, as you can see, there's some nice branding there too. It says ICS Airsoft, and that's your other metal sling point. Ambidextrous, of course. And right here, you have the newly designed 20 degrees pistol grip with these nice textured panels there. You've got, oh, different ones on the back. Look at those bad boys. Very grippy. And then you've got the front of the grip, which looks, again, a different style of texture. Yeah, I like this. And oh, don't you worry. If I find something I don't like, I will let you know. And finally on this, apart from, yeah, you got some nice branding there. ICS Ergo Technology. Oh, and you have quick access to the motor. Nice. And would you look at that charging handle? Very nice, full metal, ambidextrous, come on. And as we're looking from above, bird's eye view, there's a quick look at the rear sight, and there's the front one. If you knew how finely balanced this bad boy is on my light box, the slightest thing will make this topple over. That's why my heart is beating out of its chest, and I've got this hand just off camera waiting. But seriously, watch this. There we go. Right, so as we proceed, this is where all the action happens. Oh my gosh. Listen, let me quickly jump ahead. That also is where all the action happens, and I'll get to that in a moment. And that too. But anyway, right here you've got your standard, if I can even dare to use that word standard, because there's nothing standard about all of this around here. But anyway, you've got your safe semi full auto, but get this, it's got one of those smart triggers, and when I say smart, you don't need to program it. Guess what? A soft touch of that bad boy, just a soft pull, will put it into burst mode. A full pullback we'll put it into full auto. Come on. Did I even explain that properly? I don't mean you got to pull this for it to go into a certain mode and then you can pull it and then it will do that mode. No. While you're playing Airsoft, if you lightly pull this bad boy, burst mode. If you pull it all the way back, full auto, baby. Did I mention it's blowback? Oh, wait till we get to that bit. Now, you've got your mag release and some neat branding right there with a serial number. And you got some handy serrations right in front of the mag well. Oh, and just in case you're wondering, it's all metal. The only polymer bits are your stock, your grip, and your 300 round mag. Oh, and that includes your front adjustable sight and your rear adjustable sight. Everything else, and I mean everything else, metal. Even though it looks like there's like a two-tone black effect going on there, they're both still metal, just different types, I guess. Yeah, And look, you've got your top rail, metal. And then of course we come to this very smexy looking M-Lock CNC'd handguard. Now, here we go. Here's one of the 3 things that really excites me about this Mars 2. You ever been to an Airsoft game and, you know, it's mid-game and you can hear pew, 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 all the AEGs going, and maybe there's a couple of gas blowbacks, clap, 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 clap. Then you rock up with this Mars 2 that has this blaster on the front, and what is that? No, it's not a tracer, it's an amplifier. So you rock up, so while everybody else is going pew, 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 clap, 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 you rock up and it's clap, 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 clap. Anyway, let's have a look on the other side. Nope, not working. Okay, let's have a look on the other side, because yes, that was one of 3 things that really excites me about this particular model. Want to know about number 2? Oh, just before I show you excitable number 2, this can come off to reveal your flash hider. Nice. It's behind here. Come on now, Blowback. But also, and don't worry, I'm going to show you all of this in action very shortly once I get the battery pack in, but right there is where you adjust your hop-up. So on this side, there's not that much more to see really, apart from your mag release and your ambidextrous selector switch. And of course, that 3rd excitable thing I already mentioned about what you can do with that bad boy. And yes, your mag release is also ambidextrous. Oh, and just before I put the battery pack in, you can just pull up that retaining pin right there. And just like all ICS platforms, split gearbox, baby. Very nice. This truly is what sets ICS apart from many others out there. Loving how that breaks down, easy maintenance, and your quick change spring system. Decent. Oh, and quick note, when you are gonna close it up again, it's always important that your gear set looks like that, okay? That smooth section there and the teeth there. You don't want teeth on both of them when you're closing it, okay? You can probably see the teeth just off there, but you want that bit there showing predominantly. Right, so let's get the battery pack in. Now, ICS, you know how much I love you, but if I see something on this I don't like, or if one of your claims really isn't true, I'm gonna call you out. Sorry, I'm going to call you out. Right, so, battery pack. Now, they say their battery compartment is huge, and you really shouldn't have any problem putting any battery pack in there for Airsoft. Well, we will see. I've got an array or smorgasbord of lipos right here. Let me try the biggest one, okay? This is the big daddy, right? I've got no other lipo that's bigger than this in terms of length, right? Okay, here goes. Now, on their marketing, it shows a battery pack sitting like that in the buffer tube. Now, this big boy definitely will not fit like that. It won't go in that way. It won't go in there, but if you move the cable out of the way a bit, oh my gosh, look at that, straight in the buffer tube. So that's excellent, and that's the biggest one I have. However, I do like the way they displayed it on their marketing where a battery sits like that. So I've got one that will do that actually. So you can put like a battery pack of that size in like that. And funny enough, this is the one I have charged and ready. So at this point, I need to ask permission because this battery pack is from the Kenji unboxing, okay? So technically I'm using somebody else's battery because that Kenji will be going to its winner when they are chosen, okay? Which is very soon. So can I use your battery for this demonstration, please?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Oh, and just in case you didn't notice, it has a Dean's plug. So make sure you have the appropriate battery pack, or like I have, an adapter. Nice. There you go. I just love how it sits in there like that. Right. She's all powered up. Let's put it on single. Here we go. Let's just do a quick test to see how sensitive and professional this bad boy is. So here we go. Moving closer if you like. Oh, that is very slick. Look at this, I hardly have to pull this. Oh, that's beautiful. Oh, that's gorgeous. Unlike the cheaper models of various brands where you've literally got to pull the bad boy all the way back to the wall for it to engage, this bad boy does it right there. Right. Remember I was babbling on about how you can do bursts and full auto and you don't need to reprogram it or anything? Watch. So if I lightly pull this, it should just do a burst. See that? I haven't pulled it back any further and I've not released it yet, and that just gave me a burst. I'll do it again. Nice. Now if I pull it back even further, come on baby. Now I don't know if you're noticing how loud this thing is. I don't know if, because you know I've got these microphones in here that will compensate for anything that's too loud, it will dampen it. But I will try and show you the difference when this is on or off. Okay, this, let me do it semi. This is off, on. Wait a minute. I don't know if it's just me, but it sounded louder with it off. I'll have to test that out again later. But I'll keep it real with you. It's not a massive difference. With or without, this thing is loud anyway. Now, just before I put the BBs in the mag, this bad boy also has a spring tension release. So all you do, bring it back to safe and then bring it back beyond safe and listen. Yeah, baby. Right, here we go. We're going to do a chrono test, an accuracy test, and have a look there. This is the current AEG target sheet. So on the top line there, my previous AEG was a Kenji. And by the way, the Kenji is not the only thing that's going to be given away, okay? So just, yeah, make sure you know how to enter. So the next AEG I'll be doing is this ICS Mars 2. That will be this line right here. So it will be 4 BBs there, 4 BBs there, and then feel sorry for you. But before we do all of that, you want to know what the blowback looks like, don't you? We all know that gas blowbacks are best when it comes to that. But what does this electric blowback look like? Okay, here we go. Zoom in. Oh, now that's tasty. Okay, so the mag's full. I've also marked the target. ICS CXP Mars 2, the triple S version, come on. But first, chrono. And of late I've noticed the ICS models that have been coming through to me, they've all been hovering around the 280, you know, the 290 FPS. I would like a bit more, to be honest. Anyway, let's see. But hey ho, do remember, you've got a quick change spring system, so that's no biggie. You can swap that out in no time. So here we go, let's see, stock. Let's hope we're gonna get above 300. Oh, nice. Beautiful, a nice consistency. Right, let's see what we get on the old full auto. Come on, a clean and neat 20 per second. Nice, and even the FPS maintained. Often that drops when you go full auto. Right, so here we go. So ICS, how are you gonna do against the previous budget level Kenji? Let's go. But to keep it real, you also have to factor in human error or skill.
Perfect. Perfect.
Okay, so this speaks for itself. I mean, look at this. The ICS CXP Mars 2, as far as the groupings are concerned, excellent. Okay, there's no other word for it. Excellent. Look at that. And then look at that. Even though I didn't quite hit there, so because I didn't quite hit there, I decided to stick to that same area to see if the groupings were consistent. Taking a bit of advice that I heard from someone recently. I won't always do that. I will always try to go back to the center. But yeah, I stuck with it. And look, again, the consistency, the grouping, excellent. And then of course, bye-bye. Now, of course, naturally, I'm going to expect a high-end piece like this to be way better than the budget Kenji. But you can see why it is far superior. And of course, what with all the other high-end features that this has, yeah, no competition. So, as you can see here on my tablet, there are different variations. Look, there's the junior model. Carbine, DMR, come on now, look at that stock. That's the stock I was talking about earlier on, the UK SR. So there you go, people. This is the ICS CXP Mars 2, the new version, the new boy on the block. I absolutely love this. It is huge and I'm loving the build on this, very sturdy. As far as that amp goes at the front, yeah, there's not a major difference between having it on or off in terms of the volume, but I tell you what, visually, I absolutely love how that looks. But other than that, what a beauty. What a solid piece. Loving that whole burst option you've got there without having to program anything, okay? This is a good one. Not sure when it's going to be widely available, but keep an eye out. And once again, thank you very much to the boys and girls over there at ICS.